Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a anti-makeup haul. There are lots and lots of new products launching, and there are, even though these brands are brands that I would purchase from, these are just items that I won't be buying or picking up, of course. If you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe, and let's just jump right into the anti-haul. So I will link the original creator of the anti-hauls down below, which is Kimberly Clark, and then I also do use pictures from Trend Mood on Instagram just for reference for these videos. So the first item is the Makeup Forever, the Starlit Glitter Palette. So it includes 6 prismatic high shine shades, smooth creamy formula with finely milled glitter for fallout-free application. You can wear alone or layer over any eyeshadow. It will retail for $45 and there are only 6 shades. Again, I will put the picture of the item, what I'm speaking about, up here on the screen somewhere. I actually won't be picking this item up. I just feel like $45 for 6 glitter, ultra glittery shades is kind of a lot, and then the picture that we see is not really like appealing to me. I do love glitter, but I am stocked up on glitter. I do have the Urban Decay, is it Moon Dust palette, and I don't really reach for that palette. That one was around $40 something as well, but I believe you get like 10 or 12 shades, not 6. So I'm gonna be passing on this palette. It's not something that I need in my collection. So the next item that I will not be picking up is actually a full-on collection from Too Faced, but the thing in particular, well, I won't be picking up anything, but what I wanted to talk about was actually the eye palette, and it's a Lifesave Festival Peace, Love, and Unicorns eyeshadow palette. It does retail for $42. You get 12 shades in 4 different finishes: creamy matte, pearl, satin, and duochrome, plus a unicorn highlighter tiers. I won't be picking up any of this unicorn stuff up. I thought it was pretty when I first saw it, but then I saw swatches and it kind of reminded me of the Tarte kind of unicornish palette. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like a round one with like a whole bunch of shimmer shades in it with only 1 matte shade in that palette. I don't really use that palette, and I figured I won't really be using this palette either. So, and I also feel like Too Faced kind of is like slow to be on the unicorn train, just because I feel like unicorn stuff already like came and went. I don't know. I won't be picking up this palette. It's not something that I am eyeing or anything like that. But if you are eyeing it, or if you're eyeing any of the products that I'm mentioning, I'm sure you are, let me know down below what products you will be picking up. But this unicorn palette is definitely a palette that I will not be picking up. The next item is actually by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. If you guys have been subscribed to my channel, you guys know that I do a lot of his lip swatch videos, or he has like a lot of collections that come out. I usually do pick up his product. I love his products. I'm not the biggest fan of the way how he is or how he handles certain items, certain things, but his products are really good. So let me find it here. I'm over here like talking about it. So he's coming out with a Blood Sugar collection, which is going to be for like a Valentine's Day launch. So the product that I will not be picking up is the Blood Sugar eyeshadow palette. It's going to be $52. So it does mention that the pans are bigger than a MAC eyeshadow. I actually was really excited to see what the Blood Sugar collection was going to be about. It was red. Red's my favorite color besides black, of course. And I was like, ooh, what's going to come up? What is he going to come out with? And the liquid lipsticks, I wasn't really gravitated toward a lot of the shades except for maybe one, but I'm not sure if I'm going to pick any up. But the eyeshadow palette, definitely I'm not going to be picking up. When he showed us the packaging, I just thought it looked really bulky. And then once he actually showed the shades in the palette, I just felt like there was too many light shades. I love the bottom row shades, but just the rest of the colors, like too many light shades. I don't know. It's just not something that I want to pick up and add to my collection. And when I saw it and he revealed it, I just wasn't gravitated towards it. Again, I do like the bottom row, but it's not enough for me to pick up the whole palette. Again, I was really turned off already by the palette size and how big it was. So, and then looking at the shades that were in there, just something that I wasn't like excited for, that I needed in my collection. So that is the next product that I will not be picking up. I know my friend Stacey is definitely picking this up. Let me know down below if you plan on picking up this palette. It's a really pretty palette again, but it's just not something that I am gravitated towards. Another product that I will not be picking up is by Becca Cosmetics. They're coming out with an Ocean Jewels collection, and the particular item that I will not be picking up besides the whole collection, but I was gonna talk about the highlighting palette. The packaging is beautiful, to be honest, very pretty, but again, it's holographic highlighters. Definitely not something that I like geared towards. And I do have my holographic, well, not holographic, yeah, like holographic highlighting palette by ABH Cosmetics, something very affordable, and again, don't even reach for that, and that's affordable. So this palette actually is going to retail for $46, and you're going to get 2, 4, 5 shades. So you get like a pink, a gold, a blue, a peachy. It's just not a highlighter palette that I am gonna be picking up. Again, it just feels like it's too much like holographic-y shades, and I'm just not attracted to holographic highlighters, and I won't be picking up the eyeshadow palette either, so definitely not on my to-buy list. Ooh, the next one is a good one. I'm sure a lot of you guys that are watching this anti-haul will be picking up this palette, and it's actually by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's going to be their new palette, the Soft Glam eyeshadow palette. You will be getting 2, 4, 6, 7 times 2 is 14, so you'll get 14 shades, and to be honest, the palette is beautiful, but it's just like an everyday go-to palette. Like, how many everyday go-to palettes do we really need? And I'm not really gravitated towards a lot of Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. Like, I do have them in my collection, but I don't use them that often, to be honest. The shades just look pretty simple brown everyday shades, which is the reason why they created this palette. I believe Norvina said that this palette was created for, or she created it for her mom, just like those were the shades that her mom wears. So I don't think I'm gonna buy this palette. I don't plan on buying it. It's just I'm not gravitated towards it. Again, I love to jump on bandwagons, and I like to have new launches and new palettes that are coming out. I just don't see myself using this palette very much, and it's just like an everyday warm brown palette, and I have a lot of those palettes, so I don't plan on picking this up. Hopefully I do not change my mind, but I believe I will not be picking this palette up. And it doesn't say when. It just says that it's coming in March, and it doesn't say how much, but I'm assuming it's just going to retail like her Modern Renaissance, Subculture, Prism. Those retail for $42, so that's what I'm thinking it's going to launch for. But again, just not something that I'm gravitated towards. It's just maybe if it had like fun pops of colors mixed with the brown shades, I would pick it up, but it just feels like an everyday palette, and I just have too many of those that I already don't really use, so I don't need to add another one to my collection to just sit. I'm talking about a lot of palettes here. Here's another palette that I will not be picking up, and this is already available. It actually launched on the 16th of January, and it's the Too Faced White Peach eyeshadow palette. You do get 12 shades, and I believe it retails for 40 something. Let me double check here. So you do get 12 shimmery and matte shades, and it does retail for $45. Again, I will not be picking this palette up just because when I first saw it, it kind of looked really light shades. It's a really pretty palette. It's more geared towards like cool tone shades, but this is just not really going to show up on my skin tone. If you are a lighter skin tone than I am, it'll definitely show up on you, but for myself, I just feel like it has a lot of light, just like setting the lid and brow bone highlight shades. It's just not a palette that I'm gravitated towards. The shade selection is just not really what I'm looking for. So I would actually pick up the Just Peachy matte if I could pick between the White Peach and the Just Peachy. I'm geared more towards the Just Peachy one just because the shades are a little more vibrant and a little more pinkish and just more pretty to me. But for the White Peach, no, I am not getting that palette. And the last eye palette that I will be talking about in this anti-haul is actually by the Crayon case, and it's called the Box of Crayons. I'm actually really gravitated towards these shades. Like, I like all the fun pops of colors in this eyeshadow palette. Oh, let me tell you, there's 18 bold and vibrant eyeshadows named after school crayons. That's kind of cool. And it does retail for $30. Again, when I first saw it, I was like, ooh, this palette's really cool. I like all the vibrant colors that are in here. But I am not going to be using this palette, to be honest. Like, if I picked it up, it will be most likely sitting in my collection. I rarely use like fun pops of color, so I don't really think that it would be something that I would really use a lot. I am gravitated towards it, and I would like to have it in my collection, but in reality, I'm not going to be really using this palette a lot. It's not going to be like an everyday go-to palette for me. So realistically, I shouldn't pick it up. It's not an everyday go-to palette. Unfortunately, I will not be picking this up, even though I would love to have it in my collection. It's just something that I'm not going to use, to be honest, like a lot. So I'm gonna have to pass on this, not because I don't like it or I don't want it. It's just that I'm not gonna use it, so might as well not get it and waste my money, right? So those were all the products that I'm going to be including in my anti-haul. This was pretty much an anti-eyeshadow haul. That's kind of funny that that's how it turned out. I was just looking through Trend Moon's page and I was like, I don't want to buy this, I don't want to buy that. This is cute, but I don't need it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this anti-haul. Let me know down below if you guys enjoy these types of videos so I can keep doing them for you guys. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!